Okay, so we're gonna start with a small intro, which I don't know what we're gonna do.
Hi, a bunch of goofballs. Hi, man.
Just
kidding.
And then we're gonna insert the intro theme.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Like, hey guys, welcome to MystEveous. We're your hosts, Wolfmyst and
Wonders of MsEve.
Let's introduce ourselves first before we actually start getting into the podcast.
Yeah. Do you want to go first or I go first?
You go first.
Okay. How do I introduce myself? I'm kidding. So, I once was a raggedy doll brought to life by a benevolent witch.
Drama.
I'm kidding. Now, you guys can call me Wonders of MsEve, or Eve, or Evolicious, or Double E, whatever. That's too much to use. But yeah, I'm actually part-time host with my beloved Wolfmyst right here, sitting right next to me.
I'm yours.
You're mine.
Oh, okay.
You're mine. Okay, just kidding.
I belong to Eve, guys. Wow.
I'm kidding. No, not really. I'm a very, very boring person. Like, I would just go home, read books, write, play music, imagine myself dancing. Stop it.
Sorry, guys, I'm acting out her bio.
But yeah. So MystEve and I just came together 2 years ago to create this beautiful podcast with our creative minds, and we're here. Take it away, Misty.
Well, apparently I'm hers, but whatever. I'm Wolfmyst. You can call me Wolfie, Wolf, Mist, whatever. I consider myself a jack of all trades. I, of course, am master of none, including I am not master or own Eve, but
Oh, my heart.
whatever. I mean, do I own you? Are you mine?
I am yours.
Okay, well then, I guess I'm...
But
am I your master?
You could say you're my master.
That's it. I'm your mister.
Okay.
Bow down to... Just kidding. I like to keep my hands busy with crochet. A lot of people who know me know about this little hobby of mine. It is one of my many skills. And a hobby that I'm actually... Shut up. Trying to start a small business. I do dabble in some graphic and web design, though I do consider myself a noob because I am. I do a little bit of writing, so that's something I have in common with my Eve over here. I do spend a lot of time living on Twitch, where I hopefully will start streaming soon. I do have a massive stream family and a bunch of friends on Twitch, all which I love. And I protect and support them, so don't mess with them. I will bite you.
Oh.
And I have rabies. Ask my stream dad, Gothica. And obviously, I'm also a co-host to this podcast.
Yay.
So I am here with my Eve, who I actually call Gemini. So if you hear me say Gemini, that's who I'm referring to. That's the nickname I gave her. So that's it for me. Okay. How about let's talk about the podcast?
Yay!
Woo! What is this podcast, Eve? Oh my God!
Honestly, I don't even know what this podcast is really about.
Me neither.
It's a variety of things. Yeah, it was like, what is our podcast? I'm like, it's
everything.
It's everything. Yes, it's about anything and everything. I mean, whatever you guys want to talk about, we will talk about it.
We will come at you.
Yes.
Twice a month.
The only thing I can say is this podcast is for those crazy enough to hear us. So if you're crazy as us, then good, you belong to this podcast.
It's like we usually say, it's for the weirdos, by the weirdos.
Exactly.
guess who the weirdos are?
Us.
Us.
No?
And you guys, because you're listening to us. Hi, weirdos.
So, yeah. Is this a mature audience?
Yes, it is. So, lock those ears, little kitties.
Yeah, sorry. Bye-bye. Go back to bed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's for those wanting to feel welcome with no judgments, because we do not judge here.
Not at all.
I mean, if we don't judge each other here, I mean, why are we going to judge anyone else?
Exactly.
Everyone's free.
You tell them, Misty.
Let's talk about a little bit,
Well,
I guess, of the history.
Yeah.
How it came about.
Okay, so, what exactly we were doing? I think we were...
Well, it all started in a break room.
It was in a break
on
room.
lunchtime.
It was around lunchtime.
About 2 years ago.
Oof.
And we were just...
I feel so old now.
I know. We were just talking back and forth like we usually do. Mingling, connecting, whatever.
Nonsense.
And I had a tiny little idea.
Yeah.
It was like a little light bulb, boom, boom, you know. And I was like, hey, Gemini.
And I was like, yes.
I was like, hey, how about we start a podcast?
And I was like, that's a great idea.
And we were like, are we funny enough?
And
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
hell no.
We tend to make people laugh. We don't know why they laugh at us.
I
But
think-
maybe they're laughing at us and not with us.
Probably.
Whatever. As long as we laugh,
As long
right?
as you guys laugh.
So, I mean, 2 years in the works, and it's finally happening, I guess.
2 years.
Listen, at least we got there.
God, was those 2 years something?
I hope you guys are still listening to us. This is the most that you're going to expect out of us.
Yes.
Like, this is what we do. This is how we talk to each other. How about we move on a little bit and tell
why don't
them
we talk
where
what-
they can find us.
Yeah, they can find us on Spotify
And YouTube.
and YouTube.
We were thinking of...
SoundCloud.
Yeah, but we decided with Spotify and YouTube. Maybe we will branch out later on. If we do, we'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
Depends if we flop or if we actually do good.
Like I said, if we do flop, we're going to be invested in this 100%. So don't give up on us.
True.
Uh-huh.
And we'd appreciate any feedback from any of you guys that are listening to us.
Thank you.
How about we go and talk about a little bit of what to expect?
Oh my God.
You sound so excited. Oh my God.
Yes. I don't know why.
Go for
What
it.
to expect from
Dun,
this
dun,
podcast.
dun.
Oh my God. So we're going to have a lot of things going on in this podcast, like we said earlier. But one of the exciting things we're going to do here is talk about fake astrology. Woo!
Whee!
Um,
Horoscopes
yay.
for all.
So, and not to mention, we're going to have future guests. So, whatever they want to talk about, we're going to be talking about that. So, you want to go elaborate a little bit more about what this podcast and future guests? And
Well, just a reminder on those two things, though. They are once a month. Since, remember, we are bi-monthly. The fake astrology and the future guests that we'll be having, kind of like interviews on each topic for each episode, will be once a month. So we don't like exhaust ourselves or anything. Plus, you guys are stuck with us for one of the episodes a month at least.
Mm-hmm.
Something else that we will have is what's called the tip of the day. They are random and pretty straightforward, but please don't take them seriously. Just like the fake astrology, please do not take that seriously.
No,
Whether you take astrology serious or not,
we're not experts.
this is not.
This is
No.
not real.
I mean, it's coming from us. Hello. Speaking of advice from us, we will have an advice corner. Yay! It's like a Dear Abby. Hello. But we will be relying a lot on Twitter for these. We will post, like, say, hey, advice corner suggestions here or whatever. You guys can comment, and we will be turning the comments off after a while because we don't know how cray-cray you guys are going to get with that. And we can't get to everyone, obviously. We'll have something else also called the Forbidden Word Game. So a word will be picked, and if we say it...
We have to complete a dare.
Exactly. And we will be filming these dares as proof that we are doing them.
So you can see them in TikTok.
The sneak peeks will be on TikTok, but our full videos will be on our upcoming Patreon if we get to that point. We'll let you guys know
do
when
they pick the dare?
we could come up with that.
Yes.
Our Patreons can pick that though,
Okay, I see.
because they're getting the videos,
Okay.
the full videos. Or maybe we can come up with something with Twitter. I don't know. We'll decide that later. Speaking of our socials, because we have been mentioning TikTok and everything.
Yeah.
The socials you will be able to find us on for information, events, any videos, or any updates for the podcast will be Twitter. Instagram. You can, I guess, catch us on Snapchat, because we do have one of those, and obviously a TikTok. Anyway. And those you can find us under MystEveous. We, like I said, mentioned before, we will have a Patreon hopefully soon, if we do get enough support for that. And we'll be doing kind of little tidbits and shout outs and stuff on our rest of our socials.
Talking about shout outs.
Special shout out.
Yahoo!
We'd like to give a special shout out to our dear friend Cat Scratch Plays. He actually composed our jingle for the podcast. And we're super, 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 super grateful to him.
He is
very
super
talented.
yeah.
Very amazing. Please go check out his work on SoundCloud and catch him streaming on Twitch. He is one of my Twitch family members. Check him out, give him a follow, and let him know we appreciate him because we love him.
And we do. Thank you.
And thank you guys for listening, and come check us out on our socials. Let us know what you like to hear. Stick around, whatever. Keep an eye out for the next episode. This is just
an intro,
so expect a lot more out of an actual episode later on. And that is all for me. So I'm Wolfmyst.
And I'm MsEve.
And we're MystEveous. Catch you guys later.
Bye.
Not again.